and NoriseN does not have a heal. He's going to have all the information to be had on where the retakers are going to be coming from. PTC's about to swing wide on elbow. He's scanning slowly and he's waiting, or rather his teammates are waiting for him to get that information in. Gravity Well is going to open stuff up, but PTC has so many angles to work with. Shaw is going to be good for the one shot. SuperBusS not for any, and that's just going to overwhelm this. I mean, you were talking about it, but then it just kind of registered a little bit late on my brain.
It's a bit early and we have a long day in store, so no worries on that. JohnOlsen, though, with a good pickup onto Kaminari, has managed to get their team an advantage. The re-aggression here by LAMMYSNAX. Not sure if we're getting picked up right now, but yeah, it is, again, 3v5 here in favor of Full Sense as they look to creep on closer.
You can hear that Pink Panther audio coming in, maybe, or Pink Panther song playing in my head already. We'll see how this goes. NoriseN.
30 seconds
left.
left.
Yeah, you were singing during that. He has the Marshall, but I don't know if he's as good a Marshall as SamuraiDeeper, at least in this specific game. But that wall, ooh boy, they go through that. There's one hiding into the corners, and it's LAMMYSNAX. He's good only for the one, but
Never yet on the reject side,
Here.
but Full Sense does.
Here.
Fall back and actually sequester it for now. They will be rotating here, reject towards B. And there's only one person here to stave it away. It is, of course, going to be PTC. He's been so fantastic on the utility.
I've got your
And
trail.
every single round. But now the Seekers will be deployed. They're probably going to find him anytime soon.
yeah, they're planting the cabbages, and quite soon they're going to be able to reap what they sow. But that wall again, JohnOlsen out of nowhere, off cam, gets a kill. PTC's playing close angle as the wall gives him a bit of space to work around. This is good. He can hear a lot of the footsteps, which are rotating straight up onto A, and there is a bit of utility that's going to be stopping it. A couple of the snake bites, couple of the walls, or the gravity wells being utilized, but then counter smokes to be thrown away. NoriseN is going to be just in a... Oh! Have you ever seen JohnOlsen win those?
He has been struggling, right?
Yeah, he has.
It's very uncharacteristic. Like, he
There.
has been getting the short end of the stick of those op duels, like, from the entire series. It's a little bit bizarre for us because JohnOlsen is, like, probably one of the best players in Thailand. But he has just not been, it's just not been his day. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't tell you. But this is not the performance that we're used to seeing from JohnOlsen. And Hunter's Fury this time from Skeeyy does actually take out SuperBusS, gives us into a 3v5.
Toxins going
If I'm gonna, you know, kind of throw out a wild guess here, I feel like SamuraiDeeper knows when to stop strafing to peak. He's always the one that kind of stops, and then JohnOlsen's just kind of still looking for a victim, for a target. And it works so well for him. And speaking of this, you know, waiting for the peaks, Feez, he's going to replicate something of that regard. Shot! Ooh,
30 seconds
decapitated. Or excuse me,
Spike planted.
just taken aback by an operator. It's not a headshot, but still a takedown nonetheless. PTC is going to be able to save up the operator, mayhaps, because everybody else from our side, and hope to dear God that they don't lose the site before they get the positive stage that they're looking for.
Yeah.
Map control, I don't know, should be taken by a couple more members here, but it's just not working. PTC, ooh, he whiffs the shot. Thankfully, he does not get taken away from his life, and he's going to try to use the smoke of his teammate as some sort of one way that he can try to maybe boop a couple, but they do know now that at least PTC is going to be there. Showstopper is very difficult to try to get through once inside the B side, as well as that pit. So it's going to be the A, where JohnOlsen is waiting with the blades, but he's not finding any form of success with those.
Yeah, misses all the blades
Spike down
completely,
A.
but PTC and SuperBusS, they're there to pick up the pieces. They do have to still deal with SuperBusS in showers. They finally do. Feez and Kaminari with a couple of good kills. LAMMYSNAX has a good line. Oh, that shock dart will do the trick onto Kaminari. 2v3 right now. There still is the Viper's Pit, though, that they do have to deal with. And they are going to be working around it. 14 seconds left. They decide to go to B. No one there to stop them.
10
This
seconds left.
could very well be the plant, but PTC is going to be using his satchel charges to get there faster as soon as he can. But with an operator, I don't imagine that he'll charge in for a shot. They do get the spike down, and the Aldrone is available for them. That's information on where SamuraiDeeper is gone. He's mollied out of position, but he's still going to land the tag onto the foot from ChAlalala. SamuraiDeeper, he hits the shot yet again, but will get caught out mid-air by LAMMYSNAX. Now in a 2v1, it's all up to Feez. He knows where one is. He's able to isolate the 1v1, but still cannot get the final blow. LAMMYSNAX yet again stepping up big for his team with a triple kill.
SamuraiDeeper literally just walking, not on
Without very much purpose. And again, I think that's going to be a little bit of an issue as they try to take the A site. Don't actually think that... I don't know, man. It's just the usage of the utility here, a little bit questionable at the very start. In the end, though, maybe it's just all to show presence. There are 3 players here towards that B site, and it has given them the opportunity to rotate where there's only 2. Now, Rejects, they kind of have an idea that they like to stack B on the full send side, and it's happened multiple times. So now they're going to go again and send people towards a SuperBusS here. Might be in a little bit of trouble. Will not spot anyone. The Trailblazer does spot him out. He tries to go for the double spray down, but JohnOlsen is good for the collapse. As he gets a third here, and JohnOlsen, this is what we've been waiting for. One of the best players in Thailand hasn't been hitting his shots up until now, and he gets a 4K.
liking how we haven't been talking about SuperBusS a lot, but excuse me, his follow through with the stars into what his teammates need is quite good. You see that JohnOlsen is afraid of being pushed. Immediately puts a star right there. If he gets flashed, that's going to be the gravity, while PTC's right here setting up with a showstopper, and he literally took the breaths of 4 members of Reject. Not the kills, but the breaths at least, and that's going to leave Kaminari to try to go for the clutch there. You just know where he is now. He could possibly TP, but the spike has been dropped, has to pick it up, and JohnOlsen finishes off that round with a beautiful op shot. That was a beautiful double up. Make it a triple up because of the star for full sets.
My God, PTC with a brilliant play right there. He pulls out the showstopper. He gets a double. He's able to follow up with another 2 just to put a little bit of salt to the wound. That round single-handedly, honestly, won by PTC in an amazing play. Reject, they've got to be rocked after that one. And so will their economy be on this very last round. You got a player on a Spectre, one on the Guardian, one of the Marshall, only a couple of rifles here. And so this should definitely be difficult. But oh my God, JohnOlsen has never won that duel up against SamuraiDeeper, but LAMMYSNAX will. He picks up the up, but what? Why would he jump recon into that?
He probably wasn't expecting them to be that far up into B long already, and was still hoping that maybe he can sneak out a dart out of there. To be fair though, it is possible, but sometimes you just gotta go to safer route and bounce it, you know? But LAMMYSNAX, he was kind of feeling the movements rather than the reads. And ChAlalala, he's gonna be looking for the movements and not the reads, as Kaminari feels out what was happening from the flank. 3 versus 1. SuperBusS exposed. There's a bit of lava underneath, and the floor is that. Feez immediately as he drops down, well, takes him away from the bull.
Same for Reject. On Reject side, it has been steadily improving.
I'm gonna add to that. With the addition of more smokes, there's these artificial angles that are being created because of the smokes that'll make it even difficult if you don't have those proper calls, you know. And that has happened, as you mentioned, with the Breeze map specifically. I feel for full sense here, Gravity Well is being used. This, at least, thankfully, was not the suckage of JohnOlsen. He's gonna prob a couple of shots, reloads, and LAMMYSNAX has to come up big, which he does. Feez holding on to the other side, but they're coming in. Zerg swarming, Zerg rushing onto the site, and now it's gonna have to be Reject to deny them entrance. But SamuraiD down to 20. Oh, he's getting a couple of headshots, okay. But I don't know if he's going to be able to make this happen because, yeah, there you go. One
going their way. So hopefully this time it'll shape up for them. There is an Asurai right here. Oh no, Kaminari!
Okay, we'll break that down later. For now, it's going to be full sense, knowing that the A side should be theirs. Regardless if there's still some people here, their setups make it so that it's very difficult for those retakers to make anything happen. Feez, of course, with the shorty on U-Haul is going to be the queen, but the spike has been planted, and it's all about that retake for Reject. All those one-ways are disgusting, and JohnOlsen, both and Feez just looking straight crouched into this angle. He spotted the one already, down to 8 bullets. He's gonna have to make big on maybe 2 or more kills, but that's not gonna be possible. NoriseN now reloads, and this is starting to get very damn scary. PTC's the only one standing, and he is just gonna get wiped out. How did that happen? I have no idea, but the retake and the defuse will push through, and recheck. Thrifty. Wow. Okay.
What's going on? It's just like I'm seeing so much. Like this game is either so high or so low. Like I'm seeing some either really, really good Valorant or some either really, really weird plays. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, dude, because like I see some top of the line plays, like with what PTC threw out earlier. And then a little bit of and then obviously the clutches from LAMMYSNAX, and then just stuff like this where Reject are mopping the floor on a pistol eco up against Full Sense. There's no in between. It's just such a polarizing game, and I'm having a little bit of, if I'm being honest, I'm having a little bit of trouble comprehending what exactly this is, because it's definitely not the cleanest of Valorant that we are seeing right now, Asurai.
PTC, he's looking at the right, but there's someone on the left. I wanted to break down that play real quick by Kaminari. So visually, if you're an Astral, when you go into Astral form, you do that meditating, levitating thing, right? If you're on your own smoke, your legs do not show. Only if you're standing up. If it's like elevated a little bit. So that's why he was doing something like that, because he was trying to bait people to go past the smoke and not get him, and then he's gonna de-Astral form and then get kills. But unfortunately, was spotted. I like the idea, the attention to detail, but it's a very cheesy play that only probably would happen once or twice, and it's not even that high of a percentage rate, because people will check those smokes. Still though, yeah, you mentioned it already. That was a very baffling round here for Full Sense, and even if JohnOlsen can get some value with this Marshall, which he
found with those snake bites, Feez gets 1.
Oh.
And the teammates right there with the backup. The snake bite actually helps him out a lot, and look at this hold. Amazing work. Triple kill on the defense by Feez here. Skeey's able to get behind side, 18 HP left. They might not expect that he's close, but they're throwing a lot of utility his way, so they might expect it, and they do. ChAlalala, he does get the kill onto Skeeyy, bringing us to a 2v2. The spike should go down. I don't think there's any way to stop him at the moment, no way to deter. But SamuraiDeeper goes up, doesn't really find a kill, already gotten around elbow, so that is the crossfire established. SamuraiDeeper looking for that kill onto LAMMYSNAX. Here's the footsteps. LAMMYSNAX prevails. And that's in the smoke. Kaminari is going to be trying to go for that defuse here. They know he's around the corner, but LAMMYSNAX is ready. 3 kills yet again for LAMMYSNAX, making up for a little bit of the shoddy.
The PTC doesn't care, and he just zooms past into the back of the site. Okay, PTC, I see.
Yeah, so now they're going to try to work on actually pinching whoever is in that Viper's pit. They want a full commit onto it. And, you know, since Full Sense, they don't have an Aldrone left. It's going to be a little bit hard to clear it out. So PTC is just going to wait, hoping to get lucky. Feez is found out, though. So that's a big sign. That's the Viper's pit gone. And now the B side is open. It's ripe for the taking. Skeeyy could be going for that Odin spam through the wall play. Hasn't revealed himself just yet.
I'm sorry, I was just like, NoriseN? Like, he was playing a bit of ridiculous bullet limbo for some reason on the smoke. Yeah, I just like reacted to that.
They're good flash right there from NoriseN though, but an even better from John there from PTC, and map control now gained here by Full Sense.
PTC smartly backed away. There's gonna be JohnOlsen to catch simultaneously with the kill of the Hunter's Fury, and he pulls the trigger to tailwind into the back. He's gonna spot out Deeper, but
oh my god, he cannot win. He just cannot win against SamuraiDeeper. Close range with the off, it happens again. But okay, LAMMYSNAX, he brings balance to the universe, and they managed to bring it to a 4v2. This is JohnOlsen, man. He cannot win against Samurai. I need this statistic. I literally need it.
Dude, he's the Japanese kryptonite.
He is
the Japanese kryptonite to JohnOlsen. Oh.
Oh, the
Match
tactical
point.
bagging.
The tactical bagging. Match point. Oh. And please do not how do you say this? Mistake that laugh for me taunting JohnOlsen at all. It's just the situation is.
No, it just happens.
Yeah.
I mean, like
just happens.
JohnOlsen is an amazing player. Like we all know that. It's just
yeah.
funny that it's just Samurai who's always killing him every single time.
Let's see now.
Yeah, have you seen him on ladder? He's insane. Alongside like Forsaken from PaperX and the other top dogs that we have for Southeast Asia. But again, it's a different dynamic when you play in competitive or in tournaments, right? And it just do be like that. But to be fair though, the job that you do as a Jet isn't really to get kills, but to create space as you entry with your tailor. So JohnOlsen, even if he dies, he's been doing a lot of good things that Full Sense have been feeding off of him. So, you know, just kind of pointing it out there as well.
The teleport coming in from Kaminari. Flash blade push through. NoriseN with the double.
Guys out.
And that's going to be PTC to frag right back at them. Viper Spit has secured them the site. That's going to be a little bit of a... Oh, Hunter's Fury as well will be used up by Skeeyy. Not going to be finding anyone right now, though.
Too stupid.
Oh, SuperBusS. I think Des already brushed up on this as well. He's been the guy that always checks and